Boldness gets rewarded. Marshall Silver was a mentor of mine, has been for many years, and that is a principle he drilled into my head many years ago. Boldness gets rewarded. If you don't ask for something, it's awful hard to receive it. And so that's the issue that I want to drive home today is, are you asking for the things that you want? One of the things that we have to learn in communicating is communicating what is it that we really want and not being afraid to ask for those things. In fact, today I was in a conversation with a vendor that has done some work for me, and I've had a great relationship with them. But we had an issue where I was able to ask for something that I wanted, and he laughed at the end and he said, I kind of knew this is probably where we were going to go. And he was tickled because in my message to him, I told him I was going to ask for this thing and was going to be bold enough to ask for it. And so that's what I want to just put in front of you today is find the courage to ask for the things that you want. You will be surprised at how often people respond to that. I read a book a few years ago. It was about a gentleman who made it a case study to go for the answer of no. And he would ask the most outrageous requests of people. Could he go behind the counter somewhere and cook his own meal? Or could he do some off the wall thing? And more often than not, people would give him permission to do what it was he was asking, or they would fulfill his request simply because he was willing to ask. And so that's a principle that you can carry with you into your own negotiations. If you don't ask, it's not going to happen. And so you will be surprised at how often people will actually meet that request. In our real estate business, we're often negotiating at significant discounts on a piece of property. And it is amazing how often people will respond to what seems like the most outrageous offer on a piece of property because their situation is so desperate that they're just glad somebody is willing to offer them a solution. By the same token, when you are offering a product or a service, if you don't put your price out there, you don't know what the market is willing to pay, and you will be surprised at what people are willing to pay for your products and services. Oftentimes, the reason we don't ask is we don't have enough confidence or belief in our own value and our own worth. And so that's really the deeper, challenge of this talk is if you are struggling with your own sense of value and your own sense of worth, then you've got to do some self-examination. Over the years, I've met many people, and at times I've been guilty of this myself, that they're already discounting what it is they have to offer before anyone's even objected. And what that says is they don't believe in the value that they bring. And so today I just want to encourage you, be bold, find some courage, make some crazy requests, make some crazy offers, and just see how people respond. You won't find out if those offers are viable until you start asking. Find the boldness to ask, find the boldness to make those offers, and see what kind of response you get.